Have you ever felt like someone else was in complete 100% control of your emotions, of how you feel? Well, today, I want to turn off their power and turn on ours. In this video, we're going to explore the trials of narcissistic abuse. While challenging, have actually made us stronger and not weaker. Let me explain. So let's define narcissistic abuse. It can often be very subtle, like sly remarks, nasty jokes, moments where you may felt overly needy for just having basic expectations. You know exactly what I'm talking about. These interactions chip away at our self-esteem, leaving us feeling unworthy and invisible, making us feel like we don't deserve the individual, making us feel less than, always second guessing our steps around and walking on thin ice, like that weight of feeling like you have to always be perfect around them, that can make you feel like you really don't exist because you're existing in the purpose of surviving somebody. That mental trauma is crazy. We've all dealt with that. We know exactly what that is, And I remember the day that I realized when I was being manipulated. Like, it felt like I was waking up in a play where everybody knew the lines except me. Everybody knows what the real show is about but me. And understanding that I was in such a world of, what I thought was happy, fun, joy. In reality, you got these people not liking me, based off, the smear campaign, and at first it didn't really bother me, because I didn't really accept it to begin with, but it kept happening more and more. I started seeing more people be mean towards me for no reason that I thought that I had done towards them, but in reality, they mean towards me based off what was said from the narcissist, and it was a hard pill to swallow, because some of these people I thought were friends, confined in, let them confide into me, and at the end of the day, like it was never nothing serious as far as like those kind of relationships as I thought, and the journey, begins with confusion and self-doubt. Was I too sensitive, or, was something genuinely wrong? You think all these things about yourself while going through that, because you can't for the life you figure out why is everything so negative around you for no reason, because you haven't done anything, right? So with the recovery process, right? Recovery started with understanding. So what I did was I devoured books, spoke to therapists, joined forums, joined the gym. Knowledge was my shield from all of this. It was my shield from the rumination of what had happened to me. I had to find different habits to be able to fill that void. That time you usually spend thinking about what happened to you after you dealt with this, and you just sit in the house, and just think about like what happened. I had to fill that time up with something else. I had to move. I didn't want myself to always feel that way anymore. So setting boundaries wasn't just about saying no. It was about saying yes to my own well-being, you know what I mean? And each step out of that shadow built a bit of more me back. I wasn't just surviving anymore. I was sculpting a stronger self out of all that pain. Psychologists agree that while adversity is harsh, it's also a powerful teacher. Teaches us resilience, gives us a deeper understanding of our own strength. I'm a firm believer that you could only change through pain. You need to know what struggle is. You need to know, what it is to lose and not get in order to change, so that it cannot happen, to prevent it to not happen, to build that necessary, skill set, if you rather. When you go through those things and that kind of abuse, it doesn't necessarily give you trust issues like some people think, or they may say and not necessarily know how to explain, but it's more or less like you know what to expect of certain kind of people. It's just what it is. I hate to be mean like that, but sometimes you just know what to expect of people like that. When you see a narcissistic person, man, you know what to expect. So whatever happens, just don't be surprised. And that's what going through the struggle, and then also you build that foundation within yourself that you can take and build from, and build yourself back up. So, start a journal. On the tough days, let the pages carry out your thoughts. And on the better days, let them reflect your progress, Recognize the red flags early. Don't be fooled. You know what you saw. You see what they're doing. Their actions don't match up to what they say. That's always the biggest red flag of them all. And I say this as clear as day. If someone's kindness comes with conditions, then it's not kindness at all. If you have to do something in order for what, again, a basic expectation from someone, then you know what kind of relationship this is. You should know how to evaluate those things early and just hear forward out. Like, don't even put yourself through it. Don't even do the whole "can I fix them" process. A lot of chosen ones have this "I can fix them" mentality, and then we go through that trauma. Sometimes the trauma we don't even have to go through is just that we think we can fix, people by being as nice as possible. But we're being nice as possible to the wrong kind of people is just what it is. So today, I just wanted to turn a painful past into a powerful present. And for our future, it definitely looks brighter for us, for sure. If you're hearing this video, it's definitely a brighter future for you. And just remember, the struggles you face have not just tested you, they fortified you. You're not just a survivor, you're a warrior. Peace.